I've officially started the first book of the video, and that is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. This is a mystery or a thriller, I'm not sure yet. I also didn't read the summary, and I'm only 30 pages in, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I know so far and my thoughts. We are following two characters, Amelia and Adam, and they're married, and they're kind of struggling right now in their marriage. And they go to a counselor who recommends like a weekend getaway, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's kind of sus because she won this trip through like a work raffle through her email. And so it's not like at a hotel or anything, it's at this like chapel that, you know, is only hosting them two. And everything's really dusty. It doesn't seem like anyone's ever been there, or anyone's like waiting to meet them there, tell them the directions on anything. And there's even like a smiley face written on this pew, and she's like, I know it's dirty, but like don't poke fun, like I see your smiley face, and he didn't write that. And just weird things are going on. Also, we're getting both of their POVs, and honestly, like both of them got some sketchy stuff going on. I don't think this is a case where we're gonna have like one good character, one bad character. They're gonna be, you know, gray and in between. Also, we get letters from the past. She wrote him a letter each year of their marriage. And so in between chapters, we're reading those. And like, she didn't even seem all that into him in the beginning. Like, I don't know. I don't think these two should be together, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm only 34 pages in, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Y'all, I just got back home from work, and there's quite literally nothing I want to do more than finish this book. So last night I finished a little around the halfway mark, and I read on my lunch break. I've read whenever I could, and I'm at 80% now. I only have 40 pages left of the book, I'm pretty sure. I have not been able to stop thinking about this book. I've not been able to put it down. I have to know what is happening, because where I've left off is crazy. I literally got home, still in my work clothes, have no time to make a snack, no time to change, nothing. I have got to finish these 40 pages and figure this out. I'm so scared. You mystery and thriller girlies are onto something, because this feeling is top tier. I have to read now. Goodbye. Ready to give it a rating, but we'll talk later. just made it to chapter 4 of Quicksilver, and that's page 41. These 41 pages have taken me so long to read. There's just so many words I don't understand in the world building. It's just taking a minute to click. Oh, good try. I did not read the blurb of this book, so I'm unable to tell y'all what it's about. But so far, I don't even know how to pronounce our main character's name. I think it's Cyrus, and so far she has stolen from like the government in this world, which she really shouldn't have done. But she stole because, you know, she wanted money and a better life, so it's not like she was doing it for no reason. And yeah, girl was kind of acting like a fool. I don't know why she did that, because now she's in trouble, obviously. So now I think she's gonna go to the Queen's prison, so we'll see how that turns out. A few things I've caught on to so far. This book I think is going to be fast-paced. At least that's my prediction with just how quickly they dove right into the storyline. And then also, this author, I believe her name is Kelly Hart, she is not describing a whole lot. Her writing does not seem to be, I think it's called purple prose, like flowery, descriptive, which I really enjoy, so that's kind of sad. She's like describing stuff and I'm like, what are we talking about? She's talking about all the sandstone and her climbing the walls. I'm like, I cannot imagine this right now at all. Also, this book is going to take me forever to read. It's only Monday and I can just tell I don't think I'm gonna finish this book until Friday, but I am gonna start an audiobook while I'm like doing chores and other things. I really hope it's focusing, but the audiobook is called There's Something About Mary. This is actually on my monthly TBR and it's like an Audible exclusive or something, so I didn't even have to pay for it. Honestly, I think that's gonna be the best way for me to consume that book. I think I would get way too bored if I tried to physically read it. Because lately romances have not been hitting for me, so I think the best way for me to consume those as like palate cleansers and whatnot is via audiobook, unless I know I'm going to really enjoy it. If it's like my favorite author, the plot really, you know, entices me. I'm learning stuff about me as a reader, which is really cool, but yeah. Also, y'all saw that I redecorated the back of my Kindle for Christmas. I think it's so cute. Okay, that is all. I'm going to have some TikTok time and then go to bed. Okay, hi friends. I believe I started this video on a Sunday and it is now the end of the week. It is a Friday night. It's Friday night, 10 p.m. Y'all just saw me make this Christmas decor, which was so much fun, but also hurt my back. Anyways, I need to give y'all a book update because I haven't talked to y'all in a while, but I also haven't read in like 2 days, I think, maybe 3. I am still reading Quicksilver along with audiobooking There's Something About Mary. I'm about to tell y'all the synopsis, but let me just say that I picked this up last year during Bookmas and I have the worst memory ever. So I bought this last year for a reason, I'll tell y'all in a second, but me this year like thought I just like picked up any old Christmas book. But no, I'm sure I picked this up because it has my favorite trope of all time. And that's when our love interests are talking offline and like falling in love on like a dating app or something. And then also falling for each other in real life. Oh, I eat it up every single time. So we have Mary Winters. Yeah, her name is Mary Winters. Just disregard that, let's move on. and she is living on a Christmas tree farm. It's her parents. Her family is like very involved in this book, which I do enjoy. This is actually the second book in a series. I think I've told you all that. So there's mentions of other couples, which I think was the first book, which they seem cute. I'd honestly go back and read that. Anyways, her family runs this Christmas tree farm, and her dad is like, you know, the main man in charge, and he's going to retire at some point, and Mary is the one that wants to take over, and he kind of isn't letting her do that. He isn't showing her the ropes or anything, and instead he just hired like this outdoorsman. Okay, actually the word is foreman, I don't know, but that is Clark Griffin, our love interest, and he's also a single dad, and his boy, it's Jace, right? It doesn't say it on the back of the book, but I'm pretty sure the boy's name is Jace, and he's cute. He's like a cute addition to the book. Like, you know how sometimes kids are like, not it. Anyways, y'all get the gist. They keep almost meeting up on this dating app, but they haven't yet, and I'm like, how have y'all not put 2 and 2 together? But I'm sure that's about to happen. I actually like when one of them finds out before the other and before they meet online. Also, this is dual POV. This is like my dream Christmas book right now, so I hope it continues that way. On chapter 14, and it says I have 3 hours left, so maybe I'll finish that tomorrow. But tonight I want to focus on Quicksilver, and I need to find my Kindle because I'm not reading it physically. Okay, it says I'm on chapter 8, and that is page 106 out of 610. So it says I'm 18% through. It's been a long 100 pages, I'm not gonna lie, but I actually really like where we're going. I can see like the potential friend group forming. I hope so. I don't know if there's found family in this, but there's a few characters I really enjoy, and I'm excited for friendship along with a romantic relationship, of course. But yeah, things are picking up and I'm enjoying this, and I think that's all I'll say about this. Okay, time to read about Kingfisher. Okay, hello, it is now Sunday. I'm still reading Quicksilver, and I think on my Kindle it says I'm 40% through. So we still got a ways to go, which I'm very happy about. But I'm on chapter 17, which is page 243. I'm about to start reading it physically, and oh, it's so good. Peace and love. This book definitely could have benefited from an editor, but besides that, like, I'm having the best time. I've never said this before, and I don't want y'all to come at me for this, but this is giving me ACOTAR feelings. I know, crazy stuff to say, but like the warrior fae with the human girl, it's really good. Also, our main male character, 100% Damon coded. Like Damon from the Vampire Diaries is entirely what I'm imagining. It's just that sarcastic personality that like genuinely does not give a fuck. Yes, like I said, I'm on page 243. Let's see how much I can read. Although I'm reading this very slowly, I need y'all to know that I'm eating it up. Every second that I can be reading, I am trying. I am enjoying this book so much. This is how far into it I am. So I'm finally getting close. I am on page 453, which is chapter 31. That's close, guys. I enjoy where we're at physically in the story, as well as all of the characters are really enjoyable, and I like the dynamic. And to be honest, everything's going really well right now, so that probably means shit's gonna hit the fan any second, but I'm honestly excited for that as well. So yeah, I did just want to share a quote from the last chapter because it just explains the group right now, the dynamics. And so this is someone saying something to our main character. they're about to go into this big scene, and they say, "And if you should find soul sundered from flesh, order a drink for us at the first tavern you come across in the afterlife. We'll settle the tab when we get there." Ugh, I love everyone. Let's get back to reading. Highlighting the whole page. You made it to the outro of this video. I've got my tea here and the 3 books I need to talk about with y'all before we wrap this video up. Also, this is the first video I'm posting for 2025, so Happy New Year. I hope y'all's new year is off to a great start. Let's start by talking about the book I finished last in this video, which is The Holiday Romance, and that is There's Something About Mary by Cody Hall. This is a part of a interconnected series of like romance books. The first one is something about like Nick and Noelle. Okay, Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist. I did not start with this one. I went straight for the second one, as y'all saw, and this was cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit since I read this, but I don't remember like not liking anything really. Like in this video, I told y'all how this is like my ideal Christmas romance. And like, I think that stands true. Between this and Love Light Farms, I remember ready to be like done with it by the end. Like there's 400 pages. I feel like we didn't need 400 pages of this, but I'm pretty sure I liked both of our characters, their family being involved, his son, just the overall plot. Give this 3 stars. And then the next book I read was Quicksilver. Y'all watched me fall in love with this. I really enjoyed this. The pacing in the first half of this is definitely slower, but because I was so intrigued and enjoying the characters, I honestly didn't mind. I told y'all the setup of this book is just like my ideal fantasy. I loved it. I genuinely loved both of our characters. Oh, I could reread this right now, honestly. I think I gave this a 4.5 because like there were things I would have changed, but like maybe it's a 5 stars. I don't know, because this is living rent-free in my mind, honestly. I don't know how many books are supposed to be in this series, but I wish they were all out, and I will definitely be rereading this before the next one comes out. And then the first book y'all saw me fly through, I think I read this in less than 24 hours, and that was Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. This is the second Alice Feeney book I've ever read. Yeah, the first one was Daisy Darker. I think I liked this one more. I was so hooked and I could not put this down, which is the first thing I look for in like a good thriller or mystery. But the second thing I'm looking for is like a really good twist, and they had that. There were good twists in here, but there was like 8 of them. I was like, okay. At the end, it felt like she was just throwing random twists in there, and it was like, okay, wait a second, what is going on? Some of them didn't even add up at the end, but like I said, I enjoyed some of them, and overall, I did enjoy my time, so I'm giving this a 3 stars. And that's all I have for this video, so I hope y'all enjoyed, and I really hope to see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys.